Guys, we made it to our shop, our destination, and we are at, Ryan, today, say it again.
B&R Transmissions and Custom Chassis Fab Shop.
See, I did get you on the video.
There you go.
This is one of Brian's coolest projects. Last time we were here, this thing was up on a jig. This is badass. He built this thing all himself, right?
Correct.
Every piece.
And the jig itself.
And the jig that you can see way over there with all of his stock of parts. Brian's super cool. Hi, Dad.
Hello.
Oh. What about your motor here, Brian? You can't tell too much, but...
Oh, it's a Keith Black Hemi block that I convert the 440 wedge heads to go on. This will be a blown alcohol deal. And the dragster, which I've actually ran this combination in a car before. It ran some 580s at 148, I believe, was the mile an hour, or 248 was the mile an hour.
That's fast.
Yeah.
That's badass. That's way faster than
it was actually, back in the day, I was like number 2 or number 3 fastest in the United States.
Damn.
With a wedge motor back then. There's some people that have run a little faster today, but back then it was a big deal.
That'd be badass. Of course, the last time we were here, your Duster still had an engine in it.
Yeah, it's going through a power plant change.
It is?
We're going to a Hemi, as much as I didn't want to, but we are.
Well, you have your cool decal. It says Hemi Hunter.
Yeah. It'll have an Alan Johnson headed Hemi in it.
That's what your Alan Johnson heads are for.
Correct. Yeah. And those are the custom headers that I built for it over there. You get a shot of those.
Yeah, we'll come back around to those. With the enormous tips that I can stick my head in.
Yeah, that's 6-inch. I had to build those because you can't buy them. Nobody builds them.
And absolutely beautiful work. That is badass. You have to make those gaskets too?
No, I have those lasered out.
So basically they're made for it.
Yeah, they're custom made, but...
Yeah, that's not something you can just go to Jags and buy.
No, you can't buy them at Jags.
Oh, that's a massive tire.
It's a regular alcohol, top alcohol deal. I built the rear end too. I custom build the chrome ollie rear ends.
That is impressive.
I do everything.
Well, I knew that.
Fab everything because poor boys have poor boy ways.
Yeah, except for in comparison to you, I'm a lot poorer.
This is all hand built by me.
Jesus. I don't think I saw the inside of this thing the last time I was here.
NHRA 60 sticker on it. Everything I've done has been certified so far.
And it won't focus, of course. That is a lot of work.
Yeah.
That is a shitload.
Doesn't happen overnight, that's for sure.
No.
Any buddy out there's got a nice set of fiberglass doors, I've got a really nice set of steel doors I'd trade you.
Yeah, you could definitely use you could definitely use to lose the weight, I guess.
Yeah.
And roll down windows still. Kind of.
Stiff, but they've been 200 mile an hour.
Well, I believe it in something like this.
Yep.
This thing's still got nicer paint than all our crap.
I painted it myself in here. It's not that good of a job.
Oh, it's shiny.
Yeah, well, rub on anything long enough it'll shine.
That's true.
Even a penny.
Oh, that's definitely true.
You rub a penny long enough it'll shine.
And of course, you can't show us in the cool engine room. You don't want that on video, do you? Okay, we won't show the cool engine room.
We show the pickup.
Oh yeah, and the pickup. This is for sale currently.
It's a turnkey, drive it away deal. I built that from the ground up probably 15, 16 years ago. It was a frame off at the time, but...
Absolutely beautiful truck, man.
It's been garage kept.
Well...
I think I've drove it in the rain maybe twice in 15 years.
And it's powered by a 440.
Correct. It does have the disc brakes. I did put disc brakes on the front.
Disc brakes are definitely a good thing to have.
Yep.
I'm stupid for having drum brakes on my Charger, but I'm changing that. Definitely a driver, but...
It's just a driver, nothing fancy.
Dusty, but that doesn't mean nothing.
That means it's driven.
Yeah. And good MSD ignition too.
There you go.
Better than my points crap.
Billet distributor, MSD 6A box.
Nice Holley carburetor.
Nice Holley.
And you were telling us about the low car cable situation.
Correct. Kick down low car.
Definitely a nice truck.
Had all brand new suspension, everything that you can think of. New bumpers, you name it. It was all new when I put it together.
Oh, beautiful stuff.
You can open the door and go in.
That door opened really nice too.
You only get 50 cents. That's the factory stance. Hell no. No exhaust.
That is a nice truck.
10 grand and you could drive it away today. I've actually built the tunnel covers though. You can't buy that. I built it.
I kind of was wondering about that.
Yep, I built that.
That's a nice piece. Keeps all your stuff nice and dry.
Yep. And then the had the spray-in liner. This was all sandblasted and sprayed-in liner when it was done.
No, it won't rust, hopefully.
No rust. There's no rust on it.
Just dirty from driving.
Yeah, it's dirty because the dust all goes up underneath.
We're not exactly on the best road conditions.
Yeah.
It's
a driver.
Yeah.
It's not a show truck, but
Do some amazing stuff here, Brian. Of course, I'm going to act like I don't know you or anything.
yeah.
So what do you do for a living, even though your name of your little here outfit says it?
That's what I do. I do transmission work and I build race cars and fabricate all kinds of header work. And if you need it built and I can build it, that's how it gets done.
It's definitely very professional.
Yeah, tubing notchers. I got tubing benders, sheet metal brakes, chassis jigs.
I'd say if you can build a dragster, you can build just about anything.
I've built just about everything you can build.
I'd say if you need a transmission and you're down in the Oklahoma area, this is what we're driving. We drove 4 hours down here to get Dad's 727.
Been in the business for over 35 years.
You definitely know your shit.
I've done a lot of shit that don't work.
That's the only way to learn.
Yeah, that's right.
If it don't work, try again.
That's how you make a living.
That is true. We got plenty of transmission parts over here.
Chevrolet, Ford, overdrives, you name it. I've got a couple customers that do some diesel racing and
Oh,
build the 618s for them.
that's kind of becoming a thing, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
And do you build engines?
Yes, sir.
I know you build your own engines. Didn't know if you build them for
I
people.
have built my own engines all my life. I raced almost 17 years in the NHRA Division 4. Wow. I built everything myself.
It's something nice about being able to build your own engine when you fire it first time. It doesn't just instantly grenade.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they wait 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And then they grenade. You're like, oh, I'm good. And then, boom.
Yeah.
This is cool. Brian hooked us up with a whole bunch of extra stuff, as he always does. Of course, I wanted to spend a little bit of money, I guess.
You don't get to take it with you when you go.
That is true. Oh, well, I guess, Brian, we're at 9 minutes, so we'll cut this one off.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem.